mode so we can orbit around this. And I just want to make sure that I didn't select anything else in the zipper, okay, up front here. Let me go ahead and deselect that, go around to this side, and that looks good. Okay, so now with this, I'm going to go ahead and say detach, and I'm going to say coat main HP underscore coat main. Okay, and then there we go. So now we have the zipper, which is all on its own, perfectly fine. Okay, so now let's go back to the low poly coat that we had here, and let's make sure that we go to polygon or freeform. Let's see, let's go to editable poly. Excuse me, polygon modeling or freeform. There we go, polydraw, and then we want to pick the HP coat main. Seeing how we've renamed that. Now I can just come in and with the polydraw extend, control right click, I can just start drawing right on the coat edge, and I don't have to worry about the zipper there. And so you can notice here that I'm no longer just drawing on that. Okay. And so I'm just going to continue right up the center here, making sure that I'm putting these vertices right on the inside of the coat. If it helps, go ahead and just select the low poly coat and the high poly coat. Let's just isolate those for right now. And this might make it a little bit easier to do this. Now, be careful whenever you are working on this, because that symmetry modifier can get a little close. So let's set this to 0.01 and then editable poly. Okay, control right click, polydraw extend. So we want to just go ahead and bring that to the inside edge of our coat. And you may have to go inside that to get that to go in far enough. Now just be very careful, because the inside of the coat is not as developed as the rest of this. So I'm going to go ahead and just start moving this around, making sure that I'm not touching the outside part of the coat here. So just bringing that up. Okay, pushing that in and trying to go all the way up the inside of the coat here. Okay. And there we go. Almost finished here. And then we're going to go ahead and bridge from there to there. Now we don't really need any extra polygons on the inside here. You may put one more right in here just in case we need it, but I think we should be pretty good with this. I'm going to try to get inside that coat there. And I apologize if I'm making you sick with moving these points around. Now on the inside of the coat, it's going to try and draw, especially if the camera is not positioned properly. So I'm just going to make those right there. That should give us everything that we need there, just in case. We're probably not going to be able to see that anyway, but I'm just being cautious about it. All right, so let's go ahead and continue right up the edge of the coat here. And I want to make sure that we build out the collar and get this looking nice and neat. And we'll get that inside there. Now again, the inside of the coat here is not quite as important as the outside. This part will probably never be seen, so we don't really need to do a whole lot of major work on this. Just want to make sure that I get the correct amount of polygons on the inside of that, and then we'll bridge across to there. All right, very good. Straighten up a couple of these vertices that got a little away from us here. So you can see that these points get very close together. And while that's okay, we just want to make sure that we're taking care of this. Let's see. Got a couple of segments going straight down. Ooh, looks like we've accidentally moved some points. So I want to hit Control Z. You can hold that down until that comes back there. And what happened is I've accidentally created some segments without knowing it.